Uni. So, I have to decide how I'm going to position you guys again. Maybe like that. Hopefully I won't fall over again today. His head. His body, he's loafing. His paws. His eyes. Oh, I'm using a B pencil. I don't like that. Let's switch to an H. That's where his nose will be. And ears. Okay, we've got a rough draft. Hello, Fandy Fed. You are first. Welcome. I'm drawing a cat named Uni. He's a black and white tuxedo wearing a, hello Zari, a yellow bow tie. So I'm getting him sketched out real quick. Well, thank you. Okay. I might actually need to make, yeah, I need to put his eyes up higher. Let's find the little eraser. So how has your day been, Zari and Fanda? Yeah, it's been a while for you. And you know, life gets busy, and I understand that. I'm gonna put his top of his eye up here. That's good. I'm glad you had a good day. There, that's better for the eyes. And then his pupils are round in here. He's a very serious cat. I had a nice nap today. His head is very round. I got to talk to my mom, though I got woken up this morning by one of the buildings in my complex, the one across from me. The fire alarm was going off, and not for like an individual apartment, but for the building itself. So I called 911 and they had someone come out and check. I don't think there was an actual fire. I think someone's cooking or someone was smoking where they shouldn't be. Set it off. That was at 4 o'clock this morning, but I was able to get back to sleep. Because for a while I thought my brain had included the alarm sound into my dream, which was not a very pleasant one, to be honest. There were flesh-eating bugs that had invaded the school I was teaching at, and I was trying to save all the children. We were trying to break open the windows to get the kids out before the bugs invaded the classroom. A gold cat. Right now, the cats I'm drawing are real-life cats, so I'll show you. I'm drawing Uni. They're for a series of social media cats. His bow will be gold, though, because I'm going to be doing an art show with the cats of social media. Though I have been having somebody ask me to do a dragonfly, so I might put a dragonfly on his head, or maybe on his bow tie. I haven't quite decided yet. Hello, I do not know how to pronounce your name. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, there, that's a good start. And then let's give a bit of an erase real quick. Where'd my eraser go? Did Katie steal it? No, there it is. Yeah, I had a very small amount to start with because I'd never really cared about how many I had, but then I decided, you know what, I want to try this whole live thing while I'm doing this art series, and it required me to actually get more followers and post more shorts and create content. So Katie's been helping me create a lot of shorts. So she's still on the kitchen, or she's not on the couch. Oh no, where is she? It's always trouble when the gremlin has disappeared. Okay, now we need ears. He has small round ears. They don't go up very high. So I want to make sure I make the right height. So measure, yep, I'm about the right. There we go. So we'll give his ears a trace. There we go. Like that. And I don't interact with much with Uni on social media, but he does seem to be a big presence, so that is also why. And he's cute. He's so round. He reminds me of the British short hair I used to have. Okay. We might have his paws go right to the edge of the paper. His paws are actually closer together though. Not so far apart. Hold on. I want to make sure I... Thank you. Lots of practice. And I do specialize in cats, so... Okay. So this and this. I measured... So sometimes what I'm doing is I'll take my pencil and measure on the photograph, and then I'll come back and line it up here so that I know where things need to go. That was a trick my art teacher taught me when I was a student. No. What is the no for? What? That. So a lot of times when I start drawing, I don't know if you noticed, but I had a lot of shapes, a lot of round circles. And then when I start with an animal, I always start with the nose. When I start with humans, I start with the eyes, just because of the way our faces are laid out and with them having snoots. And then, okay, I can just call you S. And then I do the guidelines. And then being able to use the pencil to line up where things go proportionally. Like that's something else I did with his face. I went like this and realized the top of his nose and the bottom of his eyes, it fits perfectly with the pencil. And then it's just a lot of practice. Oh, yeah, it happens. I'm never too worried about the numbers. They come, they go. We'll have to do something about his paws there. I'm gonna focus on his face right now. His body's kind of frustrating me. No, I can't give up. Okay. Let's go with his arms here. And then there's his hips. So lots of practice. Sometimes, though, it says one number, but then I'll have several people in the chat with me. And it's like, oh, I think there are actually more people here than it thinks. Brand you're loyal to, says the sticker. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, there's one here and one there. Okay, where's my eraser stick? Like that. And you can see I have a lot of sketchy lines going. That paw's better. And then let's get rid of this line. Let's fix his, I need to fix the paws. Oh, it's just not looking right to me. But we'll... And then there's... It's what it looks like. It's so weird. Thank you, S. Let's see, and then right. Let's see. Here, we're gonna have his bow tie. And I'm just gonna try and freehand that. Like that. There we go. I mean, have you had a pet before, Zari? What experience do we have with pets with your household? Because a lot of it's going to be, hello, Sean. They're going to think, well, you're going to want it, but then you're not going to do any of the work, and we're going to end up feeding it and cleaning the litter box and taking care of it. So you'd have to show them that and you know, pets are a lot of money. You know, you have to buy the food. So are you able to contribute, like, and buy their food? Are you able to take care of all of the responsibilities of, you know, every day at least once, if not twice? You have to scoop the litter box. You have to feed them. Why do you keep asking it over and over again? Yeah, and you know what cats say would go in a litter box. They do come pre-programmed with their with that instinct to go in a box and to not go other places. But I mean, sure, you can be moderator today. Hold on, give me a second. Add as moderator. There you go. Ooh, this is the perfect eye color. All right, I had to find his eye color because his eyes are not the standard color I usually use. I don't know, maybe you could mock up, pretend to have a cat, like get a stuffed cat, and like before I eat breakfast or I eat dinner, I feed them. They eat first, and then I eat. I scoop their litter box, then I shower because the litter box is in the bathroom. It's the only place to put it. You know, so maybe you could do a mock trial with a pretend cat, go buy some kibble. Every morning you get up and you feed your pretend cat and take them over to their food bowl, pretend they crunch, change their water every morning. And even though there wouldn't be anything in the litter box, make the habit of scooping it every day. Hello, coolest guy. I haven't had you in a long time. Welcome back. I was just thinking about you yesterday. I was wondering what happened to Cool Guy. No, there's no Maya yet today. They might still show up though. I haven't seen Lola in a while either, but I know there's a big time difference for her and I, so sometimes she's able to come and sometimes not. We had Maddie and Olivia and Susanna yesterday. You were uploading. Nice. Well, that's still cool. Okay. So Uni's going to be pretty straightforward, being a tuxie. He probably won't take me as long as the tabbies did the other day. Yeah, coolest guy needs some subs, you guys. Should go check out what he's making, and if you like it, you should give him a sub. Aha, look, we already got one. Yay, you guys are so amazing supporting each other. I love it. I don't want. Yeah, because if it's going to be your pet, it's going to be your responsibility. Because, that's also something with Kate needing her pill every 12 hours. I have to be, if I decide to go out for a run in the morning before sunrise, I have to make sure I'm home by 6 because she needs her meds. If I have evening plans, I have to make sure they're before or after 6 o'clock. Thank you, Dak. Because she needs her meds and they need their dinner. And, I don't get to sleep in. Every morning at 6 a.m., the alarm goes off. I can go back to bed afterwards on the weekends, but there's no sleeping in. They rely on you. And if you don't clean their litter box, well, they're going to find somewhere else to poop. And you're not going to like where else they find to poop. Even worse if they decide to pee somewhere. So it's a responsibility, keeping, and you can't just throw a box of toys on the floor and be like, all right, they'll entertain themselves. You've got to play with them, especially if they're young. But even if they're older and you've got to be home often enough, at least they can, if they want to be a lap cat, you need to give them time. They need that time with you to just lay down and snuggle. Echo likes it. Our special time, him and I, is before I go to sleep. He'll sneak into bed with me while I'm, doom scrolling on YouTube or reading a book, and he'll lay beside me and I'll rub his belly. You're done? Oh, okay. I'll say, what are you? And Katie likes to, after she eats her dinner, she likes to sit in my lap as I rock her while she naps with her full belly. They need their time. Oh, you're 33 for him, and you were 35 for me. You're just really good at hitting those 30s. So, having a pet is, it's a financial and a responsibility burden. They give back a lot in love, but even Kay did. Next week on Wednesday, she has her 6-month neurology appointment. And so that's a financial commitment I have to take on if I want her to stay seizure-free. And so I have to set aside, I don't get to go like a lot of the other teachers. They're all bragging during summer break. They went on vacations, on cruises, on hikes. They went to other countries or they crossed the US. And I'm like, I went on some bike rides with the picnic lunches. They do take care of themselves quite a bit, but they still need someone to, give them the food, scoop their litter box, and to love them. And mine need medication. So yeah, unlike a dog, you don't have to be home like every 3 hours to walk them and so they can potty. Cats at least are smart enough to use a box. No offense to the dog people in the world. I just think cats are a bit more civilized. I like dogs. I just don't want to live with them. So yeah, I did find a few people who were willing to come over and feed them and give Katie her meds because I wanted to go on a 3-day bike ride. And I plan on staying at a hotel because I'm going to cross a whole state, almost the whole state, going there and back. But that requires then me finding someone who will, take care of them. I didn't draw his muzzle here. All right. We're going to kind of block out where the white should go on his face. So all this is dark. Let's go. Yeah, Echo's mad that I didn't let him back out when I got home this afternoon, but I'm like, dude, it is hot, and the people are out there mowing the lawns, and you don't like them. Oh, my grandma had a lovebird named Pumpkin and Pie, but Pie was nasty. Pumpkin was much happier after she died, but yeah, it's sad when you lose any kind of pet, no matter what species they are. You bond with them. All right, now we fill in. I am going to gently go around the edge of his ear there. There we go. Okay, I understand, Zari. Sleep is important. Go get some good sleep. Don't forget to also hydrate. So yeah, it's a few weeks. I'm gonna go on my big bike ride. I'm excited. Oh, you're sick, cool guy? I'm so sorry. You didn't catch that parasite on the fruits and veggies, did you? I know that's going around the country. More so on the East Coast, from what I can tell. And Zari might be in a different time zone. I'm not completely sure about her. Some of the people who show up regularly, I know like what time zone-ish they reside in, but not everybody. It's not my business. Oh, just a cough. Okay. Yeah, it's 5:19 here. So you're an hour beyond me. Hello, S. We're talking about time zones. It's why I usually end my stream at, oh, and a headache. You need to drink water. Okay, fun things about headaches. I was told that if you pinch right here, that will, while you're pinching it, will stop a headache. Also, applesauce and apples have a natural caffeine that's good for headaches. And the veins that run along your neck that go up and down to the blood, to the brain, if you put an ice pack on them, it cools the blood as it goes up to your brain, which will help reduce inflammation if that's what's causing your headache up in the head. So when I have a really bad headache, I usually put an ice pack. I eat an applesauce if I can stomach it. Put an ice pack on the side of my neck, and I lay down with my sleep mask on to reduce scent light. Okay, good. Well, you need to drink water every day. I can usually tell you guys how many ounces I'm drinking, but today I didn't really keep track of my ounces. I haven't been running, so I haven't been needing as many ounces, but I'm kind of a fish. I drink a lot of water. Yeah, I didn't know about the whole thing either. My friend told me when I was having a really... Oh, your name did change. Oh, yay, Zari subscribed to Cool Guy. But yeah, I found the applesauce for me is 50-50. Apples and applesauce are 50-50 for me. But the ice pack on my neck always, 99% of the time, helps with cooling my blood enough that my head stops pounding. Oh, good. See, I don't really focus on making videos too much. Like the regular videos are usually things I make for my art projects for my kids. The shorts I've been making is mostly the Katyd eating things. Tomorrow's video, I'll give you a heads up, she's going to try a McGriddle. So, tomorrow though, I do need to, didn't have a chance today to bike back by my school to feed my lizard. Normally I feed her on Mondays. So tomorrow I'll have to bike to school, check on Aspen. She's my class pet. She's still at school. She hasn't really been eating much this summer. I think she's kind of bored and lonely with the school being empty. Me? I do post the pictures when they're done. Unless you're talking about somebody else. I mostly make posts on Blue Sky and Twitter. Oh, okay, him. And some people aren't quite sure yet what kind of content they want to make. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry that happened to you. Some people just think it's so fun to be nasty to others. Hello, Sophia. Welcome to the group. Cool, guys. So are you talking about like where you record playing a game and so people can watch you like a walkthrough type thing? I'm doing good, Sophia. I had a good bike ride today and a good nap. It's been an okay day, just an average day, summer day for me. So Fanda, when you go on my phone, on the bottom there's the plus where you can add, and then it's like live, short, video, and then if you scroll all the way to right, it says post, and then you can post just pictures. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Roblox is kind of big. I like watching people play video games. I don't really play them much myself. I only have a laptop because it's for school. I don't have a personal laptop, so I do everything on my phone. Oh, your channel got deleted? That's awful. I'm sorry. Yeah, I record things with my phone. But I'm not recording like a video game or anything like that, so just doing things with my phone is okay for now with me. The only other camera I have is one to mount on my bike helmet for when I'm out doing rides. I haven't been wearing it. I really should for safety purposes. But it doesn't work all the time. It annoys me. Stupid gadget. Thank you. Well, I had to crack my knuckles. Then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for his background. I am. That's actually where I rode my bike to today, was to a Bible study group. During the summer, there's a group of us teachers and paras who meet up for a Bible study. We're studying the book of Daniel. They're all older than me, old enough to be my mom and grandma, but they're sweet. I like my old people. They tend to forget things quite often. Because, I mean, I do have a car. I could... Ooh, that's a good idea. I do have some landscape ideas I want to do when I'm done with my cat series. But I want to get the cat series done during the summer. The landscapes are easier for me to work on while my students are working. So a lot of times if they're working on their art projects, I'll sit at different tables for a few minutes at a time and chit-chat with them and work on my art instead of just pace in circles around them. It's what I'm supposed to do. But I feel like that makes them, it's like uncomfortable for me to just walk in circles around my little room. And I want to actually sit with the kids and show them, you know, it's work time, so I'm working too. Bye, Sophia. Have a good sleep. Stay hydrated. Okay. Whew. Oh, I hear Katie's bell. She's on the move. I don't know where she is, but I can hear her jingling. Echo's back in my bedroom. He's sleeping on my bed. He's pouting because I won't let him back outside. It's too hot for the mister. They can go back out in the morning. There we go. And then now we can add like that. That's better. Do you watch the show alone? I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. I'm watching the current season, but I'm semi-interested in it. A lot of times I watch it because there's nothing else on. Though Big Brother is on right now, but it's not as good as Survivor in my opinion. Yes. That's not actually my name. Mindy. That was the name of the cat I had when I started my YouTube channel. But I'm okay with people calling me Mindy. Because when I started doing my art more publicly, I was finally brave enough to take that step. I'm Sam. My cat was Mindy. Together we became some Mindy. Minty. So I go by Sam. But sometimes people call me Mindy because of the merged names. And I'm okay with that. Mindy passed a year and a half after I started going public with my art. But I keep our name, our merged name, in her memory. She really got me to do brave things. Then I had Bogart and Sammy. And everybody's like, you're Sam and you have a cat named Sammy. No, I did not name him after me. I wanted to name him Humphrey. Because then we'd have Humphrey Bogart. And then my mom was like, no, everybody will call him Humpy. Well, he did hump all his brothers, so it would have been accurate. And he was technically my brother's cat. And they don't, my name's not legally, my birth name's not Sam. But my name is super common, so is my middle name. The combo of them. And I don't like it. It's not me. And yeah, I am Sammy with a Y, whereas the cat Sammy was with I-E. And I had to explain that he wasn't originally my cat. I did not name him, but I wasn't going to change his name. That boy was dumb as a bag of rocks. Sweetest cat in the world, but dumb as a bag of rocks. I never would have been able to change his name. Yeah, that was the cat, Sammy. And Sammy, I-E, was the cat. Sammy, M-Y. Ooh. Oh, my students ask me all the time, when are we going to make slime and art? We're not. Slime is a science project. I am not a fan of the texture or sensoriness of slime. Personally, you can make a cat themed, yeah, kitty slime. Yeah, Sammy he was so sweet. He was a lover boy. He loved being on your laps. He helped work me through a lot of panic attacks. But boy, that boy was dumb as a bag of rocks. Criminy. You know how long it took him to figure out how to go back up the stairs? Because when we first adopted him, we were in a split-level house. And the food and everybody hung up upstairs, but his litter box was downstairs. And he could figure out how to go down to the litter box, but he could never figure out how to get back upstairs. And so he'd sit there at the bottom of the steps crying because he was lost. And he had like a ow, 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 like a broken meow. And Bogart, my brother, and I would take turns going down there and chasing him back upstairs. Stupid, go back. You just went down, go back up. Nah, he was just stupid. He did have a depressive time when he wasn't with Bogart. And that's why after Bogart died, he died 5 days later of a broken heart. I would like to see your cat. I'm not sure how you could... Oh, okay, that'll work. But yeah, he was sweetest boy. I miss him. It was hard losing those two 5 days apart. But they're together now. And now I have Katydid and Echo, and I'm surprised neither of them have showed up. I know if I yell kitty kitty, they'll come. But then they're going to think I'm calling them to the kitchen for food, and it's not time to their eat or pills. They've still got 26 minutes. I've never done anything with Discord, so I'm not really sure how it works or what it is. I'll be honest. This summer has been me learning how to do YouTube and YouTube Live. I mean, I'm a fan of technology, but I also hate a lot of technology. Which Everybody's like, you're not old enough to be this cynical about technology. I'm like, look, I think we have enough technology in the world. We don't need more fangled, gadgety things. Like, they keep trying to give us these new giant Apple TV thingamajig screens in our classrooms. And I'm like, I just want a whiteboard and a projector. Oh, well, if I do post on Twitter, I'm never going to call it X, Twitter and Blue Sky when I'm going to be going live. And the link. So if you follow me on, oh, it's a cute kitty. Looks like she's on a couch. Or he. I guess I don't know if your kitty is a she or a he or an it or a they. Slime, you should make the slime a dark blue. That's my favorite color. Dark blue like the TARDIS. But I do post, and sometimes I post on Facebook, but I don't really get a lot of engagement on Facebook. I mostly stick around on Facebook to see what the bakery is going to be, flavor pies they're going to be bringing to the farmer's market next. Breezy Bakery, because their tent is diagonal from mine at the farmer's market where we sell blue slime. Yeah, and see, a lot of people are like, you should go on Instagram. And I'm like, I've tried Instagram. I do not understand how to make Instagram work. Do not understand it at all. So, no, thank you. There we go. But I am on Blue Sky and Twitter. Twitter I mostly just post. I don't really engage much with others. I've kind of nearly abandoned that site just because of things. I know I should do that, but one day I shall. But on Blue Sky, I'm on there quite a lot. And a lot of it's my cats posting in their cat speak to other cats. Okay, hold on, I need to take a drink. Water, hydration. I could probably ask some of my students to show me how to use Discord. Some of my 5th graders, 4th graders. I bet they could hook me up. Blue Sky's a lot like Twitter used to be before Musk came in and did things. I mostly just stick to the cat's posts. I don't interact with the politics or the doom and gloom on either side, to be honest. I am an art teacher, so I teach kindergarten through 5th grade. I see everybody at the school until they move on to middle school. I see everybody once a week for 50 minutes for an art lesson. Oh, I am not at Virginia. Nope, I'm in Nebraska. I didn't know you could add scents to slime. What scents or what options do we have? S, what options do you have to scent the slime? His paws are kind of big. Maybe they are looking through their stock of smells to let us know what smells we have to choose from. Ocean breeze, blue raspberry, and blueberry. Ooh, I love blue raspberry. I like the flavor of that on like ring pops. Haven't had a ring pop in a while. Oh, I heard her bell again. Is she on the couch? She might actually be on the couch. No, I don't think she's on the couch. Maybe she is. She just curled up in the corner. That or she might be in my recliner. Or in her box. No, it doesn't look like she's in her box. I can only see so much from where I'm sitting in the kitchen. Whew. So we're going to finish up this part of his black, add shading to his white parts, and then do his golden bow tie. And then we'll decide what we want for the background. Hello. Oh, you're trying to get S's attention, aren't you? I think she's so focused, or they, I guess. I don't really know if S is a he or she. They are focused on slime making. Oh, you're talking to me? Are you asking if I will sub to you? I'm trying to make sure I understand the context. That's all. Sure, I can. It would have to be... I think I've already subbed to you, cool guy. I thought I had. Oh. I can't sub to anybody during the live stream, though. Because my phone is stuck on doing live, so that all has to wait until after. Sure. In order for me to find you, I'm just going to ask that you go to like one of my posts or shorts and just comment hi. Because sometimes I can't find you guys after the live stream, and then I feel bad because I said I'd subscribe, but then I can't find you. Because I've discovered that I can't access this chat. At least I haven't been able to figure out how. Once the video. And sometimes just trying to remember what your name was and typing it, I can't always remember the best way to spell it. Then I can't find you, and then I don't get to sub, and I feel bad. And then sometimes you guys come back in another video like, hey, I thought, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I tried. I couldn't find you. You were lost in the... I actually watched a movie today about kids lost in the woods. They were from an indigenous community in South America, and they got into this little prop job plane. It was the mom and 4 kids, 13, 9, 5, and 11 months old, and the plane crashed in the middle of the Amazon rainforest, and the pilot and the mom died, and the kids for 40 days were wandering around the jungle, lost, while other indigenous members and the military were searching for them. And they did find them alive, which was a miracle. So yeah, that was a good movie today. That's really all I watched between my napping and going to Bible study. I didn't really have time for more TV than that, which is okay. There we go. So yep, blue raspberry, blue kitty slime. Alrighty, so let's grab, don't want to knock you guys over. Just a slight bit of shading here. I thought we were doing a kitty theme. Hello, Xenia. I am drawing Uni, this kitty. We are nearly done, and then we're going to work on the background. I might put a butterfly on his head, though. Yep, it's always a kitty with me. Nice, thank you. Now I'll definitely be able to find you. Alrighty. And then just a little bit. I need to tomorrow, other than feeding Aspen, do need to go to the pharmacy again and pick up more meds. I don't even know which one they want to give me this time. And I want to get Kated some McNuggets so she can try a McDonald's McNugget. Alrighty, let me look something up real quick. Simple dragonfly, because I'm not sure on their anatomy. And I do want to draw one maybe above his head. Interesting. Maybe I could draw. Should I draw the dragonfly in front of his chest? Or on his paw? On his head? Oh, maybe we'll do it like this. Just doing a simple version. Oh, you're making more slime? Well, the opposite of blue would be orange. So how about an orange slime? Then how about we do blues and purples for the dragonfly? Hold on, how dark is this blue I'm about to use? And if I try and do purple on top of it, will it show up? Maybe I should do it the opposite. Maybe I should do not blues. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to give it a light sketch so I have the faintest of outlines. Hello. Oh, S, our slime maker. Fanday has been trying to ask you something, if you'll subscribe to them. Hi, Moppy. Hello, Niam. You think you're an OG, huh? What kind of an OG? There's lots of different kinds of OGs. So let's add the other wing. I should draw Echo. I do have one of Kated wearing a safety cone hat that I have drawn him before doing, with his business tie as Mr. Business. But I should draw him again. Thank you, Xenia. And then we'll draw the head. body. There we go. Oh, you're done with doing the kitty slime? Or you're done with cats in general? On my profile pic, yes, that is Katydid wearing her safety cone hat. Thank you. All right, now we need to do his bow tie. And I'm thinking I'm going to do this. Yeah, this one. No, I think it would be too close to his eyes. So let's do a bright yellow for his bow tie. Okay, see you later, Fenda. Bye, Moppy. Have a good sleep. Stay hydrated. Thank you. You did, yep. Because I've got like 9 minutes left till I've got to leave and go feed and give Katie her meds. Hello, Niam. So, the background color I will have to do later solo in the morning probably when I work on Clyde some more. Are you wanting to make more slime S or are you wanting to make something else? Okay, and then see you tomorrow. Yep, I'll be doing another cat tomorrow. I will, yes. All right. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to do my usual blue-gray for the background. So we'll get as much of the background done as we can in the next 6 minutes. And then I will have to say our farewells and go give Katie her medicine. She has her appointment on Wednesday next week. So knock on wood, all fingers crossed, you guys, that she can go the last like 10 days without a seizure. It'll be her first time going 6 months without a seizure, which means we will have nailed her medicine dosage. So that and it's traumatic for her to have a seizure, poor little baby. And I don't enjoy witnessing them myself. So I've got an itch, hold on. Itch, itch, itch. Does anybody else have any fun plans for the week? My only big plans are my mom and I might go to Red Robin on Friday. Red Robin, yum. She really wants their pizza. I really want the burger with the eggs and the potato-y fries. Maybe a milkshake. I get paid on Wednesday though. Woot woot. Finally, it's been a whole month. I can buy fresh groceries. I can get some milk, so now I can have cereal again. I mean, I could have eaten the cereal dry, but... Ooh, you're going to go meet your teacher for next year? That's exciting. I hope it goes well and you two click. You vibe well. So is it just you, or is it like an open house for the whole school? Or for the grade level, or... Because I know at my elementary school we have, my district has like back to school open house night. And in the evening, afternoon, for like 2 hours, the school is open for all the kids to come find their classroom, meet their teachers, see where their desk is. Nice. Hello, Anne. Well, that'll be exciting. I hope it goes really well for you. Have you already shopped for any new school supplies? I haven't yet. Well, I mean, I did get a new backpack, but that's only because Echo peed on my last backpack after the wedding. He was mad that I was gone all day. But this new backpack is much better. Much better for biking to school. And it's ugly, bright orange, so I'm more visible. I hate orange. It gives me a headache a lot of times. But it makes me visible. It'll be good for my 3-day bike trip. But thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing this one solid color for the background for Uni. And then I'll add his whiskers, and then hopefully him and Clyde, I'll get them both done in the morning. Because Clyde needs to get shipped tomorrow to his person. Whereas Uni will get stored in the wooden box with all the other cats of social media till I have my art show. Then Uni's people will have the first dibs if they wish to purchase Uni. Otherwise, he will be for sale to the general public during the art show. Today we're going... Oh, nice. So is it earlier in the day for you there then? Because for me, it's evening. It's just about 6 p.m. I'm mostly excited to go grocery shopping. Gonna get some sour cream and some milk and some ham for my sandwiches, maybe some chips. All that depends on how much I have to spend on the cats' groceries, though. I always buy their groceries first, and then I make do with what's left. Okay, so you're just an hour ahead of me. Okay. Oh, my eye itches all of a sudden. I wonder why. Ugh, itchy eyeball. It's a shame Olivia's not here today because she's the one that's been asking for a dragonfly. Hopefully she'll see the post after I'm done in the morning, and then she'll see that I made her dragonfly. I really hope so. I did send, whenever I get switched to a new school, my supervisor likes to move us around every 2 or 3 years, even though we don't want to switch schools. I usually will print out and mail to all the students, so they know who their new art teacher is going to be. But I'm kind of getting hungry. But I have to take my medicine on an empty belly, so I can't eat anything. Boo. But this school year, I get to be at the same 2 schools. I'm not being switched this school year, as far as I know. My supervisor told me when I last saw her that she was keeping me at the 2 schools. So I haven't been mailing anything out because, well, they already know me. I suppose I could have mailed it to the new kindergarten families, but ugh, that'll be fine. All right, it is 6 o'clock, and I have to give my cats their food and Kate her medicine. So I'm going to stop here for the night, put the cap on, because then I'm going to take a shower and head to bed. I'm tired. I've been super tired today. I don't know why. But have a fabulous day or night, whatever time zone you're in. Make sure to get some beautiful sleep. And make sure to hydrate. Drink lots of water, especially if it's hot where you're at. And I will see you tomorrow for another cat. Goodbye.